I think we're getting ready to go live. It says
All right.
we're streaming live, so we'll see. It's always exciting to start this all out.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Yarn Thing podcast. I am your host, Marley Bird. You can catch the Yarn Thing podcast live every Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock Mountain Time. That's 12 o'clock on the East Coast, and 9 o'clock on the West Coast, and 11 o'clock in the Midwest. If you are anywhere else in the world and would like to join us live for the broadcast, please Google what time 10 o'clock Mountain Time is for you. Or you could always just hit subscribe right here on the Marley Bird YouTube channel. Click that little notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever I go live or release a new video here on the channel. So I hope that you will get a chance to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Don't delay. Get it done now. You know you want to. And then you'll know whenever we go live. So here we are, you guys. We are in the thick of this whole podcast change here. We are loving the Zoom, and it seems to be working out pretty all right. So we are going to move forward with our wonderful guest today. But before I do that, I'm going to say thank you to our sponsors, which include Aaron Lane Bags, Buffalo Wool Company, Stitches Events, Creative Bug, and last but not least, Red Heart Yarns, where I'm the proud national spokesperson. All right, so today's guest is brand new to me. Very exciting to have them on the podcast. Caitlin had talked to me once, and she's like, I heard about this really great new company. I want to have them on the show. They have a unique way that they work with the yarn, and very environmental friendly and forward thinking. And so I said, I think that would be fantastic. So I have today Omre?
Emre.
Emre. See, I knew
Yeah.
I was going to get it wrong.
Yeah.
Emre, because I'm like, Henry, no, Emre. Okay, I have Emre on the podcast today, and you're going to have to, I didn't even ask you like what position you are or where you
Oh,
are
I'm
in
the
the
owner.
company. So
I'm the owner.
you're the owner.
Yeah, I
Fantastic.
am the owner. Yeah.
Awesome. See, I didn't even know. We're just sitting here just chatting away. So let's learn about Urth Yarns, and that's spelled Urth. So
Yeah.
unique and so exciting. So welcome to the show. And
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
yeah, tell us a little bit about you and your company.
Well, I started Earth Yarns about 3 years ago, and we wanted to have something. We wanted to have a brand that was not like anything else. We wanted to have a different purpose. We wanted to give back to the earth or to people. So we decided that we want to, for every skein that we sell, we pledge that we're going to plant a tree in Africa. So for anything our customers buy from us, we send these like really cute notes that says, if a store ordered 50 skeins of yarn, we send this postcard that says, thank you for your order. You Because of your order, we're planting 50 trees in Africa. So that's our way of giving back. It's like we work with this company, it's Trees for the Future, and they, I think, work with 5 to 6 countries in Africa, and they plant trees, which create jobs and for the people, impoverished people there, and it's a great way to give back.
Now, what made you go into the yarn business? I mean, of all
Oh,
the businesses you could start.
it's a family business. It's like I'm from Turkey, and my family's at a yarn company back in 50s. And
Okay.
yeah, in Turkey. And then it's really funny. In Turkey, when people could afford TVs, they stopped knitting. So
Oh,
yeah, I know. It's funny. It's just like, so the yarn business kind of like fizzled out. And then after I went to college in the US, in Virginia, and after graduating, I was like, okay, what do I do now? And I said, why don't I just like open up the branch of our yarn company in United States? So
okay.
right after graduation from college, that's how I got into it. I didn't used to knit, or I mean, I don't knit now, but it just like started like that. It's just out of nowhere, almost.
So you just thought, hey, we used to do this. Maybe I'll do that here in America because they still knit, even though they have TV, because
Yeah,
knitting's cool.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I was surprised to see like such a demand. I did not think that. It was like really, it was a revelation. It was great.
That's amazing to me because I mean there are so many different mills still in Turkey. I
Yeah.
thought that for sure a lot of people still knit in Turkey.
They do. But I mean, it's just like it, it's like I think when they were able to, they could afford to watch TV. They just said, oh, you know what, I'll just watch TV.
Interesting. That's
They were
so
not good enough
interesting.
knitters to watch while knitting.
Well, I can fix that.
Tell them.
So you hinted that you don't knit anymore. Does that mean that you used to knit?
Oh, no, 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 no. I said no, I don't knit.
Oh, okay.
Not good enough. I'm not, no, I'm not talented.
All right. So so when you decided, okay, you're going to open the business here, was the mill still active in Turkey? Did you have to like how does that work?
What we
I don't
do
even know how
is
that works.
what we do is we specialize in hand dyeing, right? And then like we always want to have a different type of hand dyeing, different technique. And so we buy yarn from different mills. We buy from Italy, we buy from Turkey, and we source the yarn and we hand dye in different parts of Turkey. We have two
Okay.
locations, one in south of Turkey. That's where we do the plant-based dyeing. We have a line called Harvest, and we use plants, vegetables to dye the actual yarn. It's like it's how they used to dye rugs, like Oriental rugs.
Mm-hmm.
You boil you boil the plants, and you get the dye, and that's how you dye the yarn. And it's really cool. Our names for these colors that we use are named after the fruits or vegetables we use. So if we use pomegranates to dye the yarn, the color name is pomegranate. If it's blueberry, it's blueberry. Like, so when you knit the yarn, you know what was used to dye the yarn with.
That is so cool. That is so
It's really
cool.
nice. Yeah, yeah. It's like we're very proud of it. It's a great line, and it's so that's the south of Turkey. That's where we dye the organic. And then in Istanbul, we have our self-striping location. That's where we dye that's what we are known for, self-striping yarns. That's where we do the self-striping dyeing. And
That
it
is so neat.
creates a really cool effect. We're very proud. It's behind me.
Yeah, that's really neat. That's super beautiful. So do you have a team of like designers that help you with the colors and the designs themselves? Like how does that work? You know, once you've started the business, you get the yarn, you have the dyers dyeing the
Yeah.
yarn. How do you decide like what colors you want in line, what fibers you actually want to have in
Yeah.
your lines, and then the designing process? Like how does that work for your company?
Well, we are lucky enough to have really our dyers have great taste in color. So the color combinations I'm not in I'm not in the process of choosing colors or anything like that. I'm very lucky. I have a great team. Actually, everyone that works for Earth Yarns almost is within my family. It's like our cousins, or it's a family business. My brothers, my father comes here to visit stores to sell. It's all within family. And the way we do our designing is, we have some independent designers here in US, some in Turkey, in Europe. We have designers from Spain, Paris. They all, want to pitch in. They submit their designs, and by using our yarns, and we create a great collection with that.
That's fantastic. So, do your designs have a very European feel to them then?
Um, uh, I, I don't know. I don't know. I would say more worldly. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it's uh yeah, I don't know.
I love it. I love it. So the design behind you, um, I'm assuming that's done like with short rows and stuff. I don't know if you
Yeah,
would even know,
yeah. This
or
is
does
this
the
is this
go
is
ahead.
called Papillon, and
Okay.
it's we were very lucky. One of our great customers in Florida, she's very nearby. She saw my yarn, and she's Sheep Thrills in Florida. Patty saw my yarn, and she said, "You know what? I found this perfect design for you." And this is from designer Marine. Her the name of it is Papillon, butterfly shawl. It uses two skeins of our self-strapping yarn and one skein of a solid yarn. With short rows, it makes this amazing pattern. It looks very intimidating, but it's
Yeah.
everyone says the pattern is so well written. It's like it's really easy to follow, and it just
Very cool.
it like when I saw it, it blew my mind. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is it.
Yeah. It's stunning. It's stunning.
And
So go ahead.
yeah,
I
no,
was
I
gonna.
was saying like with the you can do so many colored combinations that everyone's end product looks different.
Very cool. Very cool. Um, where could people find your yarn?
Oh, everywhere. We are in almost every state in the United States. We are in most of Europe and Australia, New Zealand, Japan, North Korea. No, South Korea.
I was about to be like, really?
Not there, not there.
How'd you pull that off?
Um,
Wow.
yeah. So, and we're in like big online retailers like Jimmy Beans. So it's like they can find our yarns almost every state.
That's great. So, are they only able to purchase it at a retail store? Can they purchase it from your website as well?
Not from our website.
Yeah.
We don't want to compete with our customers. So they just like but on our website we have retail location and they can find from there. But if you Google it, it just shows you where you can get it from.
What did we do before Google? I mean, for real,
I know.
it's so.
I know.
I mean, I remember asking Jeeves a lot of questions, but Google's been my friend.
I
Um,
know. I know. It's amazing. It's a great way to do anything.
yeah. So tell me about is it a company, an organization, or who is it that you work with in Africa to plant these trees? And where do
Yeah.
the trees get planted? And like tell me more about that aspect of it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I love this earth awareness that you
Yeah. It's an organization. It's called Trees for the Future,
okay.
the name of the organization. And they work with a lot of companies, and we just made up to their we planted last month, I think, over 100,000 trees
Wow.
total. Not last month. I wish it was just last month, but in total we planted 115,000 trees in Africa since we started.
Wow.
And it's so they I believe they're in Cameroon, Senegal, um, I think five other countries. Now that you ask me, I'm just
That's okay. It's
usually I
neat though.
remember
I
that.
I'd never heard of that before, like planting trees and
Yeah, and it's not just like it's not just like planting trees. So there are trees. They plant different trees for different purposes, like fruit trees, so they can like in few years live. They can live off of it. Specific,
okay.
so they can obtain wood from it and light their fire. It's
Yeah.
like it we found this organization and I said, yeah, this is great. My first instinct was this is the right fit for us.
Hmm.
I'm so happy that we found them because it's we believe in their mission, and that the money you donate doesn't go to some corrupt thing. It's just like
Right,
it's
right.
actually making a difference.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
So I was very
So
proud.
let's talk a little bit about the yarns that you have available, like the different bases, the fibers and such, and
Right,
maybe
right,
the weights and so on and so
right.
forth. Do you have some there to show us by chance?
Of course I do.
Of
I'm
course.
prepared for it. So this is I'll start with our sock yarn. This is our socket. It is self-striping. So when you see this picture on the side, that shows you what the end product will look like. And it's self-striping. And the cool thing about this is it's matching. So there are two balls in this box, and they will match 100%. And no one else can do that. We're the only one that can make this.
Okay.
And this is the kit that we want to This is how it
Somebody
looks
could
like.
possibly win that kit is what he's trying to allude
I
to
know. This is what you're
without
gonna
telling
win.
you.
This is how the sock looks like.
I
And
love it.
soft. I wear this proudly, even in Florida weather. It's
Really?
soft. We always use, and one thing about our company is we always want to use the highest quality merino. Like it's like when you wear our sock, it's super soft. It's like even in, like I said, even in Florida, it doesn't make you feel hot. Like I can wear it in here.
Right,
So,
right. I mean, that's the beauty of wool is that it, it wicks away the moisture and
yeah,
it actually
yeah,
helps you.
and it's so soft. It's amazing. So that's our self-strapping sock yarn. And then this is our number one seller. This is
Oh,
our
that's gorgeous.
So this is the self-strapping yarn. This yarn you use is called unique fingering. You use to make the papillon shawl.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
So two skeins of this and a skein of our harvest, which is our organically, plant-based dyed yarn, makes that one like this.
Oh my gosh, those colors are
Oh,
amazing.
thank you, thank you. It's so there are a lot of colors in unique, like 12, I think 12 different colors. They change, and it comes in worsted weights also. And then we have here it is. This is our new yarn. This is called Monochrome, and with Monochrome, we wanted to achieve the same look with unique, but in different shades of the same color. So monochrome is, let's say this is a purple, all different shades of purple. There are 12 different shades of purple here instead of, 12 different colors
Okay.
in unique.
Okay.
So we wanted to achieve that and, offer something, more conservative than unique. These are all 100% merino,
Okay.
everything. And we use the highest quality, like we use 19.5 micron in all our merinos. So it's always like when we go to stores and show our yarn, they touch it and they're like, yeah, show me the colors. They like it a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like with that, I mean, with that count, it's like you can't wait to get that on your needles or your hook or anything. Like
Yeah.
it's like butter through your fingers. It just feels
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
good.
It's great. What we wanted to do is, for our customers or consumers, we want them to be happy with the product. Just like when you buy it, you say, you know what, this was a great experience. I want to knit with this yarn again.
I love it. The monochrome one that you were talking about, would you say it's more than tonal? Because it has those actual, it's more than just
Strokes.
a couple shades, but it's like the full, like you said, the 12 shades
Yeah,
of purple or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
That's great.
exactly, exactly. And we also have, we recently introduced our unique cotton like this. Again, the same dyeing, and this is DK weight and
Okay.
100% mercerized cotton.
Oh,
So
nice.
striping and we wanted to offer that as well, not just merino but also in cotton weight.
I love it. And just so everybody, they're asking, the monochrome comes in fingering, worsted, and chunky.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
I also have chunky. Patty, may I have the chunky? I forgot that one. So we have this chunky. This feels like butter.
Yeah,
So
that's
this has
gorgeous.
99 yards in it. We're actually changing to a new way. This was a single ply. Our new product is coming as 3-ply, and it's just so much nicer.
Cool.
We were very excited. It's gonna come out in I think end of this month.
Okay.
We're very excited.
So
And
somebody is asking if the merino is washable merino or
yeah,
just
yeah,
100%
everything is
merino.
superwash.
Okay,
Everything
everything is
is superwash.
superwash. Okay,
And this is really cool. This is
that's
our
beautiful.
cashmere, 100% cashmere,
Oh yeah.
and it's
Oh yeah. I mean, feel free to put those in a bag and just send them my way.
I'll
Yeah,
send
I
it
can
over.
put
Yeah.
them to good use.
Um,
My favorite
um,
color is purple.
oh, okay. I'll take a look.
That's so cool. So cashmere, like 100% cashmere, like real
100%
cashmere.
cashmere. 100% cashmere. It's again, we dyed in the monochrome colorways, so it's like it's not just it's not only cashmere, but it's also hand dyed in a very specific,
Oh
different,
my gosh.
and
Oh my
it's just
gosh.
it feels amazing. Actually, 2 months ago, Vogue Knitting featured that in their magazine, saying, gotta get this.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
um, and it's really well priced. It's amazing. It's a great seller. It's
Very cool.
we always we always get great feedback for it.
Very cool. And what is the coexist?
Coexist is actually that's we're phasing it out. It was
Okay.
merino, 20% merino, 80% silk yarn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like cool, very cool colorway. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's uh, again hand dyed. I believe it's not super wash.
Okay. Very
Uh,
cool though.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I love these better.
Yeah, this is great. And I want to make sure everybody knows, like when he talks about like the unique sock, the way they spell it, it's very unique. Also, it's Uneek. So it's not the like the standard way of spelling unique. It's Uneek. I love your play on the way you spell things. That's cool.
We
Um,
try to like make it different. So
it's pretty fantastic.
RTH, and we
Yeah.
yeah.
I love the colors. I love everything. Like it's just
Thank you.
it's fun. I mean, in this yarn industry, at the end of the day, we're all selling yarn, right? We're all
Yeah,
selling whatever dyed, whether it's kettle dyed, hand dyed, kitchen sink, whatever it is. But I love that you have this unique aspect to yours, with the plant base, with the stripes, with the knit one plant, plant one.
yeah. We,
It's nice. It's nice to
I
see
appreciate
that
it.
you're doing this.
I appreciate it. I also like there's another thing that we do. I wanted to mention is uh, our production is in Turkey, and
Mhm.
in Turkey, is there's in some parts there's this backwards culture that don't allow women to work outside their homes, and it's so we employ women um, that would not be able to support their families,
Mhm.
because there's like working in an office is out of question, right? It could be because of lack of training, education.
Mhm.
um, so what we do is we these women, they dye for us, they skein the yarns, they label them, they knit for us, they make color cards and all this stuff. Like we're also um, providing job opportunities for a lot of women, like over 50 women
That's
that
fantastic.
things for us. And it's that's something that we're also very proud of. Like my team here that works here, they always say that's one of the things that really makes them happy to be working here, because it's like that you're planting trees, you're helping women that otherwise there's no way they could be
Right, right.
working.
I love it. You're very thoughtful in the way that you do things, and I love the way that you're helping others. It's not just all about,
I
selling,
appreciate
selling, selling. It's,
I
you're
appreciate it.
giving back, and
We
that's really awesome. I love it.
I mean, I feel like the more we give, the more we get back. So it's
I agree. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. But speaking of giving, you are giving away a prize today to a live listener and to somebody who leaves a comment. So, yay, all of you who
yes,
are watching live right now, look at that unique sock kit right there. That is so cool. You have a chance to win that unique sock kit. So, if you are watching live, everybody, go ahead and in the chat area, the pop up chat, I want you to write knit one, plant one. Knit one, plant one. That's actually their hashtag. I'm going to type that out here. Knit one, plant one. It's a hashtag that they use. Go ahead and write that in there. We'll randomly select a winner from there to win that really cool self-striping yarn sock kit. And if you need help with learning how to knit socks, you guys, I have videos here on the Marley Bird YouTube channel. But there's also a chance to win a sock kit as well for those of you who are leaving a comment in the show notes. If you've watched the show before, you know how this rolls. If not, I'm going to give you the rundown. We have show notes over at marleybird.com. I put a link in the video description box of this video. When you go to the show notes, you will find a little bit about Urth Yarns. You'll also get a direct link to this video and links to their website, their Facebook page, Ravelry, and where you can be inspired on their Instagram page. At the bottom of that post, you'll see where you can leave a reply or leave a comment. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to leave a reply or leave a comment with a keyword that Emre is going to give us here in just a second. And that will enter you for a chance to win your very own sock kit as well. Caitlin will choose that winner in approximately 2 to 3 weeks. She selects the winner and sends out a notification like, hey, you're the winner. And you give us the mailing address and phone number, and Urth Yarns will send you your prize. So it's really easy if you're not listening live. You still have a chance to win as well, just by putting your comment in those show notes. So Emre, right? Emre.
Emre.
Jeez Louise, Emre. Okay. This is a bit, how am I going to remember? I keep wanting to call you Henry, but I know that's not it. Emre. That's all right. You can butcher my name all you want. What should the keyword be?
You're putting me on the
spot. I know.
Unique.
Unique. I love it. And they should spell it the way you spell it.
UNEEK.
UNEEK. That should be your keyword, everybody. So make sure you put that in your comment in the show notes. Don't forget, the show notes are over at marleybird.com. The link is in the video description box. And they have to be, your comment has to be in the show notes for a chance to win that awesome prize. All right, so now I'm going to go back over here to the chat room where people are furiously typing knit one, plant one. And I am going to scroll up to where they started typing it. Wow, that's a lot, like literally furiously typing. And I'm going to scroll back down. You tell me when to stop. That will be the lucky winner.
Stop.
Okay. That is Megan Lloyd. Megan Lloyd, congratulations. Hey, so I am going to say congrats, Megan Lloyd, and have her email me with her mailing address and phone number, and we'll send that off to you so you can send her her prize. So yay. Does she get is it only one colorway, or does she get to pick a colorway, or how does that work?
We have 14 colors. Some are out of stock. So she could.
How about you pick one and you just send her whatever one you want to send?
I'll send our top selling color.
Perfect. I'm sure that she won't quibble about it. It's pretty exciting. So congratulations, Megan Lloyd. Very cool. I have loved having you on the podcast today and learning about your company. I'm going to go see if there is where you sell your yarn here in Indiana so I can go check it out. It's pretty exciting stuff. And I'm going to follow you on Instagram too, because I have a feeling that you post some really great pictures. So this has been a real treat. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And with that, everybody, that is the end of our show today. Don't forget that we do the show every Tuesday morning, 10 o'clock Mountain Time, 9 o'clock on the West Coast, 12 o'clock on the East Coast, 11 o'clock in the Midwest. But hit subscribe, click the notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever we go live. Don't forget to smash that like button. Go check out Urth Yarns on Facebook, on Instagram, and let them know that you heard about them here on the Marley Bird podcast. Talk to you guys later. And let's see if I could end the show because I don't know how to do this. This is always so funny to me.
Just unplug the computer.
I know, right? I just shut it down. Let's see here. Stop live stream. Okay. Bye, everybody.